Question for you. How do you guys deal with plier organization in your toolboxes? Do you use the wire racks like these to organize your pliers? Or do you use something like these gear wrench or Harbor Freight plastic dividers like these up here? I've used these for years and they work. I don't like the fact that not all my pliers fit because some have thicker handles or whatnot, so I've had to kind of bend some of the wire rack to make certain pliers fit. But I really like this plastic design like the Harbor Freight or the gear wrench ones. But what I really want is something adjustable and something that fits my toolbox drawers better than this or like these up here, because these, you know, they're a fixed length and they can still kind of move around in your drawer if they're not fully loaded or if you slam the drawer. So I decided that I would put my 3D printer to work and make my own. All right, so if you guys have been a fan of the channel for any length of time, you know that I really like these Alien Space Saver wrench organizers. You know, they're fully adjustable, allow me to adjust the angle of the wrenches. They work on these little 1/4-inch aluminum rods. And I'm a real big fan of this setup. Again, I can make it full length so that these don't move at all. And yet I can slide the dividers along those rails to be able to allow me to angle some wrenches just so they fit better and I can get some better organization. I can really utilize the space a lot better with those. Keeping the adjustability of the Alien Space Saver design in mind, I made some ratchet holders also. I did a video on those a couple of weeks ago. So I made those right here, and I'll link to that video up above, and I do apologize for the audio in that video. Somehow it got all messed up. But I made these ratchet organizers that also mount, here you can see one of those aluminum rails. They mount to those same rails and keep everything adjustable. I can get the spacing just the way I want it, and yet everything is nice and secure in place. It holds those really well. So when it came to organizing my pliers, I wanted to keep the same adjustability in mind. So I came up with this. Now, I measured the depth of the drawer, and these sit right at the exact height of the drawer sides. There's still a little bit of more room above these where the drawer above sits, but these are the exact depth of the drawer, and I incorporated the same. You can see those 2 notches in the bottom, and those drop right on to a couple of 1/4-inch aluminum rods. I had to go grab this one. They just click into place. There'll be 2 of them, and then they slide right along, and I can adjust the width of those plier organizers and get the exact fit that I want in the drawer. Kind of like these right here. Here are my 3D printed wrench dividers or plier dividers. And here you can see I got the aluminum rails cut to length, run the full length or the full depth of the drawer. And now I got all my pliers, not all, a good amount of my pliers mounted here. I've got some more printing right now. So anything that obviously will fit vertically in the drawer can go in these dividers. What I can also do is larger ones like this, I can still lay on its side and put between the dividers, and that way they'll still hold them in place. And then I can get rid of these wire racks right here. So yeah, as you can see, those 3D printed dividers now give me the ability to have more pliers because I can get them all grouped together tighter than what I could fit in one of these wire racks. The spacing I can adjust for each individual pair of pliers, unlike the Harbor Freight or the gear wrench or other versions like these here. They're a fixed distance between those dividers. These I can adjust them, and I can get a whole lot more in there than what these offer here, just based on the spacing, based on that adjustability. So yeah, again, if I move some of this now, like I said, I've got more of these printing. I have some other ideas. I also have ideas for pliers like this that, you know, are sprung and stayed open and obviously won't fit vertically. Keep an eye out. I'm got an idea for those, I'll do another video. But for like these here, what I can do now is just put this right there, for example, or even I can even go that way with it just to make more room. And then all I got to do is click this. I can't do it with my left hand because of recent surgery. I can't put any weight on this arm, but I could just set that divider there, push it down onto the rods, and now I can hold those pliers just like that. So some of you may have a question regarding cost. So I went ahead and I looked up online some different cost options for dividers. So the Harbor Freight plastic one, this one up here, goes for $17.99, and it holds, I think it's 10 wrenches, I think. I'm checking my notes here. Not really sure. I didn't make a note. The gear wrench here also goes for $18.66. Now Ernst makes one that holds 10 pliers, and that goes for $16.14. All these are on Amazon prices. My divider, so I can buy the aluminum rods. I can get them in 4-foot lengths for $8.93. So my drawer depth is 22, so I need one rod. So that's $9-ish. My dividers, I figured out price based on the cost of the filament, the amount of filament it takes to print each one. Each one, where did I put it? Oh, it's in the drawer. Each one of those dividers costs 31 cents at the current price of the filament. So if I get 1 1/4-inch rod for $8.93, and then I print out 15 dividers at 31 cents. So I need 16 of those dividers to hold 15 pairs of pliers. That comes to $13.89. Still cheaper than all the options I've seen online, except for maybe the wire rack. Those are pretty cheap. I think they're like $9 at Harbor Freight. But the cost wise, and so they're cheaper. They hold more pliers. They're fully adjustable. It's a win-win-win, guys. A lot better than the ones you can buy online. If you want, I will leave a link to the file, the STL file for the printer. I'll leave that on my Creality cloud. I'll leave a link down below. You guys can go check that out there if you want to download the file and print your own. I may consider printing some out, maybe for sale. I haven't decided yet. I don't know if I want to go that route. I may just leave the files available and you guys can download them and print your own, or have a buddy print them or whatever. Really appreciate you guys for watching. Hit that subscribe, hit the bell. The arm is doing better. I try not to wear that brace around the house if I don't have to, but I still can't be crawling around engine compartments and doing a lot of wrenching. I still have to be really careful with the arm, but it's getting a lot better, getting a lot stronger. Hopefully I'll be able to do some real wrenching here soon. Hit that subscribe, hit the bell, and I'll see you on the next one.